Hi Aquarius, welcome to Yellow Cardinal Tarot with me. My name's Carol. Aquarius, this is your end of May reading. So I wanted to look at what energy you have going into the end of May. And yeah, so we're going to look at, first of all, what situation you're sitting in right now. And what are you dealing with? Is it a problem, an issue, a decision you have to make? And then we're going to look at what's coming up from your shadow that needs healing. And if you're new to shadow work, or that term shadow, I've left a video in my description box for you that I made from my other channel, Carol Cares, and it explains how I do shadow work. I've been on my own healing journey for a number of years for my own complex trauma. And it really explains how I do it. I've been working with a life coach for years, and so I put that together for you. And yeah, so whatever's coming up from your shadow is definitely going to be related to the issue or the situation that you're dealing with. And then we're going to ask for the tarot to give us some guidance for you for the situation you're in. And then I'll offer you a video from my other channel, Carol Cares. And you can choose to watch it if you like, but I think it'll really help you with the situation that you're sitting in. So we're going to start out with the Light Seer's Tarot, just to pull 3 cards, whatever comes out. And then we're going to clarify it with the Rider-Waite. And so let's begin. I'm going to ask Tarot right now to give me some cards for what situation is Aquarius sitting in right now, whether it's a problem. Oh, they just gave me 1 card. Good. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands card is a good card to start out with. And secondly, I want to look at what's coming up from your shadow, Aquarius. What's coming up from Aquarius's shadow that's related to that? Ooh, the 8 of Wands. So we got some energy happening here. Some really creative energy is what I'm seeing for the end of May, which is really good. And then finally, what guidance does the tarot have for you regarding this situation? We have the Knight, 3 cards. So I'm going to put them back because I don't want 3. I was going to take 2, but it looks like 3's too many because I have clarifiers coming out. So what I'll do is I'll just shuffle that a bit more. And then, so let's start again. What guidance does the tarot have for you? All right. So another Ace of Swords came out. Okay, so let's clarify these 3 cards. I find that particular deck, it's my favorite deck, the Light Seer's Tarot, but they tend to stick together. And so I have to use my judgment of whether or not I want to take certain cards or not. All right, Page of Wands. Let's have some clarifiers for that. And, all right, I've got 3 cards here. I have the 4 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the 9 of Cups in reverse. This 8 of Wands, please tell me more about the 8 of Wands. Clarify that for me, please. Okay, we have 1 underneath the table. I always love when they're under the table and I have to go and get them. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Second ace here. The Knight of Swords in reverse. And the 8 of Cups, which may or may not have been in reverse, but it was under the table. Okay, the Ace of Swords here. Clarifier for the Ace of Swords. Whoa! Okay, the 3 of Swords. Strength card. Nice card to come behind the Ace of Swords. Page of Wands. All right, that explains a lot here. Okay, you have a nice reading for May. Always something to heal because it is a healing channel. If you don't want to heal, then, you know, you've already clicked off. But some of us aren't ready. So the Page of Wands is coming up for you as the problem situation that you're dealing with. So definitely the Page of Wands is the pages in all my suits are my inner children. So there's an inner child here that needs healing, and that's the situation that you're dealing with. So there's a younger part of you, 4, 5, 6 years old. And the Page of Wands is the page that has to do with the creative part of us, the one that knows your purpose, that knows what direction you want to go into. And they hold that, they know that. So your inner child that has your purpose, that knows your purpose, knows what you came here to do on earth, knows what you want to do, what you truly, truly want to do, needs healing. And so that, I think you know, when that happens, sometimes you're sitting in some pain. And right behind it is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is, and it looks like there's a part of it that's like a victory part of it here, because you have the victory wreath. These are these two individuals here, and they're celebrating. This is the number 4 card. This is very much a solid foundation where these two individuals have finally left this walled city behind them. And these are the creative wands again. And so they've got past the 3 of wands, where the 3 is where you're ready to take your life in this direction. And so it looks like here that you've been on your healing journey. You've been moving towards what it is. You're trying to find what it is that you want to do. And, you know, you've taken a step towards it. And so that is a victory. You've taken a step towards it here. And I think what comes up is we can do some healing and then we can, you know, go towards our purpose and what we think we're supposed to be doing next or want to do next. And then there's always more healing that comes up. This is the journey. This is the healing journey. And so this is the part of you that has stepped out, And then there's this Knight of Wands. Like, you have the wands here. You have 3 wands in a row. You have the Page, the 4 of Wands, and then you get the Knight. And this particular Knight is what I call a freedom fighter. He's fighting for freedom, and he wants to be authentic. It's an adolescent part of us. And just think of an adolescent who wants to be free. They want to be themselves. And I see that there's just this real drive in you that wants to go out and follow your purpose. Follow your purpose. And then the 9 of Cups comes in at the end here. And it's in reverse. This is the 1 card before the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is that full range of emotions, a beautiful rainbow of emotions that we're all meant to feel, that are meant to come in, flow in us. We feel them, we process them, and they flow out, in and out. We're not supposed to get stuck on emotions, right? But here you have the 9 of Cups. This is this individual that's kind of said, you know, I'm good with my 9 of Cups, thanks. I don't want to feel anymore. I'm done feeling. I've had enough of this healing journey. And there's a real resistance here to taking that one last cup. And so that you can have that range of emotions here, those 10 cups of emotions. And, you know, emotions, like I said, aren't supposed to get stuck in us. But we do. But so I'm feeling here. So what I want to say is, there's some healing here that needs to take place. And there's a younger part of you that knows what direction you're supposed to go into that needs some healing. And so what's coming up from your shadow that needs healing here? You have the 8 of Wands coming up. Some more wands. And the 8 of Wands is the card where there's some real movement in our towards our purpose, because that's what creative wands are, some real movement towards that. And so I'm seeing that, you know, the healing that needs to take place is going to open up that movement for you. And the Ace of Pentacles comes here and it says, well, here's the pentacle, an offer from the universe that says, here's a pentacle. And this is a chance for you to get back into your body. And so I think in order to heal this younger part of you, it's time to get back into your body. It's time to learn how to ground again. Because the universe is saying, here's your body. Here's your body. Maybe you've forgotten about it. Maybe you're up in your head. But now it's time to go down into your body so you can feel. And you can get in touch with that inner child that needs to be heard. That needs to be listened to. That needs to be healed. So it's coming up and it's in your body. You have these, all our emotions are in our body. And the Knight of Swords comes out, and that's in reverse. And like I said, the Knights are our freedom fighters. They're the ones that want the freedom to be authentic. And there's not one Knight in this deck, there's 4 of them. But this Knight, this is the Knight that fights for authenticity. I mean, look at it. He has the sword of authenticity, of truth. And this is in reverse here. And so there is a part of you that wants to go towards your truth, that wants to go towards your purpose. And that's what's coming up here. Your purpose, your truth, your authenticity is coming up here, and it's blocked. And so I'm wondering if you were younger, when you might have been as a teenager, you might have been blocked. Your parents, your caretakers, somebody might have blocked you from your freedom to do what you wanted to do, to be who you wanted to be. Maybe there were a lot of restrictions, things happen. And because this particular Knight's in reverse, and so what can happen here is when this is in reverse, there's a lot of anger, and there could be a lot of futility, depression, hopelessness, because you started off with this 8 of Wands in your shadow. So this creativity, this huge part of you that wants who you are, your purpose is sitting here at the forefront here. But you have this Knight that wants the freedom to get at that, to be authentic, is in reverse. And so there's this 8 of Cups of emotions here. And this kind of explains the pain. This explains your pain. The pain of this Page of Wands here. The pain of this child that needs healing. This is a card of walking away. And when it comes in someone's shadow, it tells me that it's a card of somebody walked away from you. There was some kind of situation where it could have been, it can go from a level of invalidation. It can go from someone not being supportive. It could go from, there was a loss here. Maybe you lost a parent. Maybe your parents separated, but there's a real loss here of someone walking away and someone not supporting you or invalidating you. And I'm wondering if that's why this creative, purposeful energy is coming up in your shadow, and it needs to be healed. So there was something when you were younger that maybe you wanted to do, and it got pushed down, suppressed by people around us, caretaker, like I said, and you shut it all down. And now it's coming up for you again because you want to do something, and this is you need to heal. You need to heal what happened to you when you were younger. And so what guidance does the tarot have for you? Well, the guidance is the Ace of Swords. And the Ace, again, is our offer. It's a new offer. It's a gift from the universe. The Ace of Swords, the sword itself represents our authentic self, who we are, our truth. And that is in reverse. And so there is a resistance on your part to taking that new sword on offer from the universe and saying, you know what? I want to find out. I want to find out, you know, what this Eight of Wands is. My Page of Wands is here. My Page of Wands needs healing. This page who knows what I was supposed to be, who knows who I was supposed to be, I want to find out my truth. And the guidance from the tarot is, it's time to take the sword and find out your truth, because right now it's blocked or there's a resistance to taking this sword. And there's going to be some pain here. This is a card of pain. It's also a card of a lot of loss and grieving, because we grieve our losses. We grieve our pain from our childhood, our adolescence, when things we wanted, the person we were supposed to be didn't happen because it was blocked or suppressed, or people weren't there to support us. And so there's some pain here that has to happen. I can't remember if it was in I had it in the reverse, but of course, you know, this pain's going to come up for sure. But right behind this Three of Swords card is the Strength card. And like I said, it's a beautiful card for you to have right behind it, because the Strength card comes up when we need it, when the universe reminds us that you can go inwards. You have the strength to go inwards. You have the strength to get back into your body, to feel these painful emotions here. Feel these painful emotions that prevented you from, that are attached to or prevented you from being who you wanted to be, who your authentic self was. You have the strength. You're an adult now. You didn't have it when you were a young child, when you were an adolescent, but you can do it now. And the Page of Wands comes up here for a second time. I didn't realize it, but now I have it because it's two different decks probably. But you have the Page of Wands that start off your deck, which is a beautiful thing, saying your Page of Wands needs to heal. And then it ends. And so once you get back into your body, you start to find out how to get in touch with that inner child of yours that holds this pain when you were younger, of something you wanted to do but you couldn't and it was blocked. This Page of Wands is going to be healed. You're going to heal it, and then you're going to be able to do what you want to do. It's a beautiful reading for you. So what I'm going to do here is, I think what I want to do is I want to give you a video on how to process emotions. What to do with emotions when they come up. And I'm going to give you, I think it's a video, not a playlist, I can't remember, might be a couple videos, but I'll give you that at the end, Aquarius. So I'll see you in June, and take care. Bye-bye.